This has been a journey for me. A journey of self-discovery, a journey of confidence, a journey of evolving into the woman that has always been. Okay? I've come to the point in my life where I'm learning to release, and I'm learning to let go, and I'm learning now to embrace the new that's coming forth in my life. I'm learning now to stand firm in what I believe. I'm learning now to be the woman that God has created me to be. I'm learning now to embrace the new Natasha that God has created me to be. I'm learning now to be more open with others and being open with myself. It takes a lot. And there's some of you girls out here that are struggling in your identity and your self-worth and your self-esteem. And there's a lot of you that are accepting situations that you know deep down that are not right for you. You don't have to stay and settle for less than what you are worth. You don't settle for less than what you are worth. Some of you are in relationships that is non-void. You shouldn't even be in them. But because your self-esteem is so low, you think that's all that is deserving to you. But you don't really know how much you are worth and how much you require for yourself. You can be free, but you're choosing not to be because you're too weak to overcome. And you haven't gone to that place where you're thinking, do you know what? I could do better. It's fear, dependence, and not thinking highly of yourself that's keeping you trapped there. You're settling for less than what you are worth because you're worth more. But you haven't stepped into the womanhood. You haven't stepped into the woman that you are meant to be yet. You haven't embraced or come to that place. And even for the men, you haven't come to that place of just being in the person that God has evolved you and created you to be, because you don't know your self-esteem. You don't know your worth. This hasn't been an easy journey. There's been some battles along the way. There's been some things I have to put down. There's been some things I had to pick up, even though I didn't want to pick these things up, but I had to release it for God to put something new in my hands. You're worth more. You don't know your price tag. You don't know how expensive you are. You don't know your worth and your value yet. You don't know your worth and your value yet. That's why you're settling for less. I settle for less. When you settle for less, you don't know your expense and your value because you settle for less. The only time you're going to know how expensive you are and how valuable you are is when you let go and don't settle for second best. Then you see your value and your worth. Your value and your worth is not in your man, it's not in your kids. Your value and your worth, you will discover that in Christ. He shows you your value. He shows you your worth. He shows you your value. He shows you your worth. But you know what? The reason why it's happening to you because you don't know how expensive you are. If God could really show you the currency and really reveal to you your worth and really reveal to you the expense of you, you wouldn't let nobody mess with you. Absolutely nobody mess with you. Because you're expensive. You're valuable. Don't let anybody mess with you. You're too expensive. Know your worth and don't settle for second best.